Hello, hello, it is Shayna Garcia, IFBB Bikini Pro, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, this last week, I have been feeling a little bit sick, but the lesson I've learned is that I need to take a rest and listen to my body when it needs rest. The mistake that I made was I still tried to push when I knew something was coming. And I just try to do a little bit of weights, a little bit of cardio, when really I just needed another rest day, you know? And I kept pushing it, and it lasted for like 3 or 4 days straight, and I actually progressively got worse. So I decided to take 2 full rest days and really listen to my body. I kept on top of my vitamin C. I took the Dayquil, NyQuil, I think that's what they call it. And I was on that for 4 days straight. I made sure I kept on top of my zinc as well as all my other vitamins, and I stuck to my nutrition as well. So most importantly, when you are sick at home, you just need to make sure that you are still fueling yourself so then you can come back into your sessions properly. Now, today is the comeback session, okay? So I am finally feeling 100%, but I'm not gonna go crazy. The thing is, when people are sick and then they feel good, they often go straight to their sessions and give it like 150%. When really, when you had that time off, you need to gradually get back into it. So I'm gonna show you what my comeback session is after being sick or having some time off. But first, check out this fit silhouette. I mean, when you look good, you feel good, know what I'm saying? I love this outfit so much. This is my pose. But it snatches the waist, booty popping. This is a BBL top. But really, we also just built this booty. All right, I'm ready for my session. So what I like to do when I come back into my sessions is go back to the areas that are my weakest, or the areas I've been trying to pay attention to the most, which are my glutes and my shoulders. But we're gonna do a little bit of everything. So we're gonna do some hip thrusters for the glutes, and we're gonna do some shoulders. We're also going to hit some biceps and triceps. And we're also not gonna go full in by doing 3, 4 sets. I'm only doing 2 sets of 12 for everything today. Okay, so I'm gonna do a warm-up set to start, and then I'm gonna add some weight. So it's kind of like, 3 sets in a way, but make sure you warm up. Again, just a reminder that when you are getting back into your sets, take your time on it, progressively overload the weight. Don't go back to what you were doing. You need to make your way towards it throughout the week because you will be sorry again. So I'm gonna start off with just 12 reps here for the warm-up. And tempo is also gonna be a thing. So I'm gonna go to 2-second tempo on the way down. All right, we're warmed up. Now I'm not turning my watch on for this because if I look at my watch, I'm gonna feel like I'm not pushing hard enough and it's gonna get to my head. So I'm gonna add on some weight, and I'm only gonna do two sets. Booty's pumped already. Whew, I'm not gonna lie, guys. It feels pretty heavy. And the goal is that tomorrow I feel better than I do today because we're just getting back into it. So you might be a little bit sore and recovery is gonna be a bit slower. So if you feel that, then you've done everything right. But we're gonna do one more set and move on to the next move. All right, guys, we're gonna hit some shoulders, but we are gonna do some front and side raises. I'm really liking this light right now. All right, so front and side raises. So you have 2 options. You can do this and this, Or you could do this, which is what I'm gonna do. I like doing both at the same time. We're gonna do 20 reps in total, which is 10 on each arm. You see how I'm not stopping at the bottom? We're keeping tension. And this is also lighter than what I normally raise as well. So we're going more for the blood flow. We're still getting a pump. So one front raise and one lateral raise. I'm feeling that. Whew. 3, 2, and then we do one more set of that. Let's see. Look at that. See, we're still getting pumped. Damn, we're popping. See what recovery does. All right, next we're gonna train. No, we've already trained the buns, and now we're gonna train the guns. We're gonna grab a mini barbell. We're gonna do some bicep curls. All right, we're going super light. And we're gonna go 12 reps. What I normally do is I slightly bend over and then push it forward slightly so that keeps tension. Whew. Now we're getting pumped. Got my biceps. Did you get my biceps? Oh, stop it. Stop it, Shayna. Oh my lordy. Alex told me I look like a golfer today, okay? Reality is right now, guys, my hair looks like crap. I haven't got my face on, so I was just like, I'm just gonna chuck on a cap. So we're gonna train some triceps now, and we're gonna keep this mini barbell, and we're gonna do some close grip bench press ups. I need this on a slight incline. Now, the reason why I have this on an incline, guys, is because of my implants. When I have it too flat, my chest gets involved like way too much, and I can just feel it slide in like this. So if you have an issue with doing close grip bench press or skull crushers, and you feel like it's just way too high up, or if you feel a lot of pressure, put it on a slight incline. That'll help you. Now, the goal here is to aim for more our triceps, so I keep my hands just outside of my hips, well, my waist, sorry. And then my thumbs nearly meet as well, so I kind of do this measurement. You can always go a little bit closer. I do have nails on, but I always notice that my middle finger here is a good marker for me. And I'm gonna lie down. Now from here, we're gonna come down to the chest area, and then we're gonna squeeze the elbows in, and I'm gonna push up. Another note is watch my wrist. Rather than it sitting like this, we're gonna make sure that it's straight. Okay, so there's no pressure on the wrists on the way down. We're gonna come in, push, squeezing elbows in. Chest up high. Now when you have your hands closer like this, you are gonna get a little bit more tricep. If you squeeze your chest, you will get chest. So I'm not squeezing my chest at all when I get to the top, because I'm trying to aim for more of my arms. Yep. So normally I would go and I would level up a little bit, but we're gonna listen to my advice today and make sure we keep it at a 50%er. So I'm gonna do one more set of this. Now I have to say that it felt so good getting back into cardio properly this morning. So I have done my cardio, I separated that from this session. But it made me realize how grateful I am to be, knock on wood, where's the wood? Where's the wood? Okay, I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but you don't realize how good you have it until you lose it, you know? And when I was bedridden, I was like, I just want to get up and train. I want to feel good. And I started looking at myself, and you know, when you've had rest, you feel your body getting a little bit softer, and I seen that. And it changed my mentality a little bit because you know, there are days where I'm gonna have a little bit of a loser mentality, especially when I'm feeling super tired. But that made me realize that like I have everything that it takes to be able to get up in the morning and get my session done for the day. So there was nothing that got me more excited this morning than knowing I was like 100% and ready to go. Did all my whole morning routine, and then now we've come in and done our session as well. So that is pretty much the whole session, guys. So we've done a little bit of booty, we've done a little bit of shoulders, biceps, and triceps. Now note that I chose these movements because these are areas that I'm trying to make sure pop out the best on stage right now. So let's just say that your booty is a strength and you need to work more on like your taper and your shoulders, then bring that back as your first session for a comeback session. But anyways, that was our short session today, and I'm gonna make sure that I fuel myself, I'm gonna hydrate myself, keep on top of my vitamin C, and then I'm gonna go home and relax and make sure I get 7 to 8 hours sleep. But thank you so much for following me for this session. Until next time. What was that? You brought it back to me. It's just my man's. Hey, actually, I have a new fitness celebrity crush. No, I don't want to say it just yet. I'm shy.